Hey guys, welcome to our new series on corner entry and corner exits. Every track has that one corner you're not quite sure, is it more important to roll speed to the apex or is it more important to get a good exit? So here in this series we're going to break down many different corners, give you the tools to figure out no matter where you are what's more important in the corner. Just before we get started, I just want to say thanks for being a fan here at Races 360, watching our videos. We really appreciate it. We would absolutely love it if you consider subscribing to our channel so when our weekly videos come out, you're notified right away. But without further ado, let's get right into it. So we're here at COTA. We're going to talk about turn 20, getting ready for this corner to set up. And let's go through with Jason here, one of my clients from this Ferrari Challenge weekend. Alrighty, so that's how we got through turn 20 this lap. Let's go back. So we look here at the initial break, and with his break there on the right, how I like to drive it there in the middle with the red dot. Red's hard braking, looks great there. Initial turn, and right here, look, good trail brake so far. He's coming off the brake, so right now we're good here as well. As we get right here, notice how I want to still be trail braking. He has no more brakes left on. Now, as we start to go through the corner, that means he's got no weight on the front tires. He's also going to bring too much speed into this corner, so we're having two negatives. Look how early now he goes to throttle. We're not even at the apex here. So he's feeling like he's overslowing the car, but he's actually rolling too much speed in, focused too much on entry speed. This right here is where I want to start applying initial throttle, and then I want to be full throttle here. Right as I say that, look, he's actually off throttle completely because he's running out of road. Look how much wheel he has in the car there, and he's going to be losing down all the way down this straightaway because he tried to roll too much entry speed. Turn 7, a very different corner here. Rolling through it. Now let's go back and kind of talk about what he did well, what he did wrong. So it's definitely an entry speed corner. We're looking here, look. He might have just slightly too much brakes, but he's actually a really nice light brake zone. I'm liking it. And we really want to focus on just rolling as much speed as we can because there's not a long straightaway here, so it's all entry speed. We get to this point, he's starting to crack the throttle, which is good. Well, look right there, we're missing the apex there in the yellow square. It's going to hurt him a little bit because he can't roll as much speed as he wants. And by here, I want to be pretty aggressive with throttle, but not full throttle, so it's very different to turn 20. Look at his throttle, not full throttle, but still reasonable. We're just not rolling enough speed, but he ends up in a good spot. So turn 7, very different to turn 20. Immediately almost you're braking for turn 8, so the exit doesn't really matter as much because you can't make up for overslowing the car. Turn 20, you have a long straightaway after it, so you really want to be fast down that long straightaway and not entering 20. So it's all about being faster for a longer period of time, and that's what you need to think about when you're executing the corners. So this was part 1 on corner entries, corner exits. Make sure to check back next week for part 2 coming your way.